Hi everyone, it's me, Pastor Barbara Aziz. I am praying that you are all doing well. We are finishing up our study from the walk this week. I'm going to bringing you lessons on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll conclude it. And the last chapter is chapter 6. It's on 5 practices from the cross. One of the things that we decided to do was to limit it to 3 days this week, because on Holy Thursday and on Good Friday, you'll have access to worship services at 7 o'clock on both nights on our YouTube channel or website or Facebook. Those were pre-recorded a couple of weeks ago already, right before we went under stay-at-home orders. So you'll see us in the sanctuary, in your sanctuary during that time. One of the things that Adam Hamilton talks about in this book is how the 5 practices that we've been studying through worship, through study, through serving and giving and sharing our faith, these are all ways that we are to draw closer to God. And there were 7 phrases that Jesus spoke from the cross, which crucifixion was a very horrific form of execution, and usually speaking words from the cross, because usually people went through asphyxiation, it would have been difficult. But Jesus says in several of the Gospels, my God, why have you forsaken me? Into your hands I commit my spirit. Behold your son, behold your mother. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. And today you will be with me in paradise. I thirst, and it is finished. The first one, my God, why have you forsaken me? Jesus was again using the spiritual discipline of worship, of prayer. My God, why have you forsaken me? It's a prayer. It's drawn from Psalm 22:1, words that have been spoken by David. It's no surprise that Jesus would have been using the form of a prayer. Prayer was important to him. He was always going off and praying by himself. He was begging the disciples to stay awake and pray with him. He learned this from his parents, from Mary and Joseph, and he taught us to pray even in throughout Scripture. And in John 17, he prayed for us. And so, of course, he prayed. But the hard part about this prayer, my God, why have you forsaken me, is he felt forgotten. He felt abandoned by God. And I think that there are times, even maybe right now, where some of us might be feeling abandoned by God. But Jesus, through it all, through the pain, through the not being able to breathe, through the cruelty, he still prayed. And he prayed an honest prayer. And then I want to move into the second portion, the second spiritual discipline, and the second phrase. And he studied Scripture. And these two go together, I'll tell you in a minute. But it was from Psalm 31:5, into your hands I commit my spirit. See, my God, why have you forsaken me? And yet, here I am, Lord, right? Into your hands I commit my spirit. That is a prayer that we can pray anytime. It's a prayer of surrender. It's a prayer of complete trust in God. And again, Jesus may not have felt God's presence in that moment, but he entrusts his spirit to God anyway. I think that's something good for us to learn during these days that maybe are a little bit too hard for some of us, for most of us. There's no rule book or game book. There's no plan on how to deal with what we're going through. Maybe this is something you can do, is truly be honest with God and surrender to Him. My friends, I miss you so much, and I am praying for you, and I thank you for your prayers back. Together with God, we can do this. Stay safe, stay inside, and God bless you.